Coming up on the bench, it's the best time of the year here at Syracuse lacrosse season. The women welcomed the number 10 team in the country to the Dome before hitting the road for 2 games. Meanwhile, the men renewed one of the greatest rivalries in college lacrosse and then battled Manhattan for just the second time ever. How did the Orange fare? And on the court, Syracuse women's basketball hasn't started ACC play the way they would have wanted. Felicia Leggett-Jack's team traveled to Blacksburg, Virginia in search of a tough conference win. They followed that up at home against Wake Forest, losers of 9 out of their last 10. Could the Orange secure a pair of pivotal victories against ACC foes? Plus, the 2024 half of the season was anything but easy for Syracuse ice hockey. The Orange lost 12 of their 19 games, but just 2 days into 2025, Hughes was back in action on the road against number 4 Minnesota Duluth. Could SU grab a statement win to start the new year? All that and so much more is coming up right around the corner on the bench. Those transfers will look to bring some improvement to a team that really struggled last season, but one SU team that has been nothing but successful as of late? Well, that's SU men's lacrosse, of course. The number 11 ranked Orange have faced some tough opposition to start the new season, though, and it wasn't going to get any easier against number 7 Johns Hopkins. One of the greatest rivalries in the sport. These teams have been going at each other since 1921, and we get started in the second quarter. SU's Tyler Cordes rips one home, breaks the tie, gives SU a 5-4 lead. But then right before the half on the other end of the field, Charlie Eiler, a momentum swinging goal. The Blue Jays lead 6-5 going into the half. Third quarter now, SU needs to get something going. Luke Roya has some shifty moves, scores as he hits the turf. A huge goal for Roya. But on the other end of the field, Eiler, a career day for the kid. He gets the assist to Captain Dylan Bauer here. But you know who else had a career day? Well, that's Tyler Cordes, of course. Check out this little shimmy, and then boom, he buries that one. Another one for Cordes. Now, I want you to look at this one. Joey Spallina gonna pass it off, right? Nope, he kept it, and then he rifles one home from 35+ yards. Money, showing why he's one of the best in the country. Now we go to the fourth quarter, crunch time. Look who it is. No surprise, it's Charlie Eiler. Rips one into the top corner like he's Austin Matthews. Absolutely picks it out. We're tied at 10. But from this point, the Orange really took control. Roya adds another one here. And then the icing on the cake was Owen Hiltz, taking it inside, scoring his 4th of the day. SU does enough to get it done. But they could not have done it without their goalie, Jimmy McCool, who made a career-high 12 saves between the pipes. He was on fire for SU. At the end of the day, Syracuse does enough. They pull out a 13-10 victory. Back-to-back victories for SU over Johns Hopkins for the first time since 2020. There's a few options at quarterback, Dylan, for Frank Brown to go to, and he's in the past consistently said, Ricky Collins is my guy. Ricky Collins might not be that guy anymore. It just brings questions back around, especially surrounding the coaching staff. Is it the quarterback's fault or the play designs in the playbook? Jeff Nixon has been known to be a pass-first sort of play caller. We saw what happened with Kyle McCord last year, right? He led the nation in passing yards. Now, Ricky Collins is not Kyle McCord by any stretch of the imagination. Is the system hurting the quarterback? Well, this team is doing the same thing over and over again and ultimately getting nowhere. Very little is working for them, and even when it does work, it's just for a half or maybe even only a quarter. Short-lived success. The Orange offense continues to leave the field early, which puts pressure on SU's defense. Now, the defense has had a mixed showing so far this year. On one hand, you have standout freshmen like Antoine Delorier and Demetrius Samuel Jr. who have impressed in their first season with the program. But on the other hand, guys, this is a defensive unit that is bottom of the ACC in total passing yards allowed. Dylan, there's been hot spots, but not a ton. December has been difficult for the Syracuse Crunch. Coming into Friday's game, Syracuse was 0-3 in what's supposed to be the most wonderful time of the year. But on their first game of their final home series before Christmas, the Crunch delivered their fans a gift in the form of a 3-1 victory over the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. Forward Jacob Pelletier thinks the key to Christmas cheer is the power play.
Well, power play, I think we have good enough talents to at least score once every 2 or third time. So we just gotta, be dialed in. We gotta work hard on the power play. The last 3 games, not that we weren't good, but like we were kind of slow. You know what I mean? And when tonight, we kind of move the puck fast. That's where we can catch teams and score goals.
The Crunch can keep their special team success going tomorrow against the Hartford Wolfpack. Puck drop is at 7 o'clock. Reporting from Upstate Medical University Arena in Syracuse, Ben Clements, Citrus TV. For the final time in 2025, Syracuse Women's Club Hockey returns to Kennedy Ice Pavilion to play some puck. Today, it's the undefeated Orange going up against the visiting Niagara Purple Eagles. And hello everybody, welcome into our broadcast booth here at the Kennedy Ice Pavilion, high above the ice. With Evan Zaretsky, I'm Ben Clements. Evan, this Syracuse team has been on fire in 2025. They win the national championship last season. This season they've been tearing teams apart. A lot of faces behind that success, one of them, Leah Landry. On a rainy October afternoon, Lemoyne Women's Soccer returns to Ted Grant Field for the final time this season, looking to end their 2025 campaign on a high note. Their opponents hail from Easton, Massachusetts. It's the Stonehill Skyhawks, who are looking to extend their 4-game unbeaten streak. Women's college soccer on NEC Front Row starts right now. The Syracuse Orange are in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for a showdown with their ACC foes, the Pittsburgh Panthers. The Orange are on a hot streak of 3 wins in 3, and the last time they exited the state of New York, they beat one of the top teams in the country, Adrian College. Can they pull off another upset here today? That is the question. Live from the Alpha Ice Complex, it's the second game of a weekend doubleheader between Syracuse and Pittsburgh. The Orange coming off of a hard-fought 4-3 loss last night. Today they'll look to salvage their weekend trip with a victory. Hello everybody and welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm Ben Clements, looking forward to bringing you some more ACHA action this afternoon on the SU Hockey Network. Pittsburgh comes up with it, trying to take a trip through the middle of the ice. Nothing going for the hosts. Now banked off the boards towards Alicia, right wing circle. Alicia brought down near the crease. Alicia trying to push it forward. He scores! It's Jack Alicia, the assistant captain. He never gave up. He fought his way through that one, and he's leveled the game for Syracuse. Face off one yet again by Ben Brandt. Runner Chesner across. Duffy into a good area in the crease. Syracuse scores! It's Ben Brandt, the freshman from Victoria, British Columbia. A really energetic power play for the Orange. They make it count. Orange grab it in the neutral zone. Can't do much with it though. Loose puck right now, picked up off the pipe and in. Syracuse open the scoring today. It's Matthew McEnroe. 1-0 to the visitors. Pittsburgh trying to get out of their own end. Chesner gloves it back in there. Battle along the boards, won by Syracuse. Here's Brandt. He goes himself, he scores! Ben Brandt pulls one back for Syracuse. The Orange start the third period flying. And now Neve Padullo chases the puck. Wrapping around the boards. Still going is Padullo in the slot. She scores! It's another goal for Syracuse. It's Neve Padullo. She's got her 6th goal of the season. Syracuse up by 2. Padullo fighting, and she'll skate across the blue line. Yet again, going herself. Into the slot, one-timer, score! The other end of the ice. Here's Neve Sullivan, 3v2 chance, cross ice, fired by Treon, score! It's Bree Treon! She's scored her 5th of the season! Syracuse leads 2-0. Now Dietrich picks up the puck. We are a minute into overtime. Treon slaps it to Dietrich. Dietrich shot, score! The Orange coming out victorious! 4-3 your final score! Niagara goes down, Syracuse stays undefeated.